Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Keegan and welcome back to another episode of Divergent Decks. Before we get underway, make sure you do like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the Divergent Decks videos that go up on this channel so far. If you go back, I've got my discard wall, this is my second one, and I've got a few more decks in the pipeline ready to go for the next couple of episodes. So that is something to look forward to, so make sure you do subscribe for that. Well, let me show you the deck, let me talk you through how it's going to work, and then we'll play a few games. So here's what the deck's looking like. It's called It's a Trap. It's a Trap Hunter deck. Now, with the coming in of Cloaked Huntress, where your secrets cost 0. So basically, I've chocked this deck full of secrets. I've got Bear Trap, Cat Trick, Explosive Trap, and Freezing Trap. Now, a couple of cards that I probably would have this deck if I had them in my collection would be Snake Trap would be one I'd probably be thinking of putting in here, and as well as Yogg-Saron, because of traps being magic cards and I do play a lot of them, so I'd get a lot of benefit out of Yogg-Saron, but I don't have either of those cards, so we're just going to stick with what we have at the moment. I have Lock and Loads because of a lot of traps, and sometimes especially when the traps cost 0 mana, I can get a few cards off with Lock and Load. Summoning Stone, the same thing. I can summon a lot of creatures off playing those traps, and as well as just playing a couple of other spells I have. Combos well with Lock and Load. I can get a lot of monsters on the field pretty quickly. Call the Wild because it's a hunter deck, so put that in. And Arcane Giant's another new card that came out, and because the traps, as I said before, are spells, if I play a lot of them, it really drops Arcane Giant's costing right down, and he ends up being about a 5-drop for an 8/8 5-drop, which is a really, really good trade-off. So that's the deck. I've had an okay run with it. It's probably been about 50 to 60%, so it's not going to be a world beater, but it's something fun. I enjoy it. So let's get into some gameplay and I'll show you how it runs. So as you can see, it's the start of the month, so I'm only ranked 21. I'm going to try and push up. We'll see how we go. Alright, so this hand here. Look, I like having traps early. King's Elect is probably a really good one to have early too, so we'll do that. Drop those two. Cat Trick's really good to have early on. If they play a spell early, it's good to get an early 4/2 out there. And Cloaked Huntress is a great card to get too. Alright. Quick shots, nothing to do, we'll pass. So there's a couple of good spells in here. I don't think this deck's at 100%. Like, there is cards I could play that would improve it. We're going to drop King's Elect here. See if we can get a Secret Keeper, of course. So that doesn't help us at the moment, but we got a 3/2 out there, so I can't really complain. Depends what... Shadowwood. I'm not too bothered. If he wants to throw it on that, that is fine by me. Especially because I can go Cloaked Huntress, throw out Cat Trick, and then we'll leave it there. Now, I'm glad he used that Shadow Word Pain, because I don't want him to Shadow Word Pain my Cloaked Huntress. Especially 3/4 stats is pretty good. She's going to throw a spell down, which is great. Procs my Cat Trick, and I'll get the Stealth Panther out there. Alright, so at the moment, I can throw down Quick Shot. I'm actually going to throw this down. Now, it looks like I'm going to take a bit of damage here, but I'm not too bothered about that. I'm going to drop this trap. And we'll attack direct. Now, this deck is a very aggressive deck. Like, I like trying to win probably in the first 7 turns or so, so... We'll see how we go. Another Shifting Shade. Perfect. Avian Watch is another one that's come out in this new set, which is great. If I've got a secret, it gives me 1/1 and Taunt, so it gives me a good bit of pressure on the board, which is great. We'll do that again. We'll just hit Shifting Shade. I'm just going to try and drop him quicker than he drops me. And he's already done and out of here. Great win first up. Didn't want any part of it. I haven't had too many of those at the moment, but it's a good way to start. Alright, against a mage this time. Secret Keep is usually a pretty good one to keep early, so I'll keep Secret Keep. I usually like having Freezing Trap a bit later on in the game when they've got those high cost minions, so I'll get rid of that and I'll get rid of Summoning Stone. Secret Keep is always a good first turn play, especially if I get a trap to go with it second. Alright, excellent. 2 Secret Keepers. I can go ultra aggressive if I want to throw the coin down. Will I do that? I might not do that. We'll see. Alright. Mana Worm. It is what it is. Now I could play Cat Trick off the start because I know they're probably going to look to play a spell, but we'll just put Secret Keeper out there. We'll see what happens. Now he's probably going to play a spell. He's going to attack. Fireball. Probably should have seen that coming. That's okay. Put him back a turn. Let's leave him there. Let's see what he does here. Now, what I should have done on reflection is play King's Elect. Flaming Torch. He's going directly. Alright. So we're going to do this. We're going to refill our hand a bit. Let's play a coin. That's a good one to get. Let's play Cat Trick. Another Cat Trick. Alright, so basically we got a free Cat Trick and a King Crush out of that. So the goal now is to see if we can last until King Crush is relevant. Which I'm not too sure I can do at the moment. So we're going to play King's Elect. Please be a high cost. He's got Arcane Giant, which is kind of annoying. What are we going to do here? Let's just hit and we'll wait. Now, I haven't played this very well. I'm a bit disappointed with the way I started this. I'm still trying to learn the deck and the best plays to do. So he's going to go direct. Explosive Trap. We're going to play Summoning Stone. At the very least, Summoning Stone is going to be a taunt for a turn, so it's going to save us a bit of damage for a turn. But he's being pretty aggressive at the moment, so he might actually just ignore Summoning Stone, go straight past it. If he does do that, I'll be pretty happy, but it looks like he's going to go straight at it, so it's going to save me a turn of damage. Which is fine. I've got that King Crush waiting for late game. He's going to add the 3 spells to his hand. Going to get the Cat Trick off that spell. Really? That's just luck. Can't do much about that.
Amazing.
He's pretty happy with himself by the looks of it. I could be in a bit of trouble here. After I started out really well in the first game. Alright. We're going to have to pull something out pretty spectacular. Now I can do this. Let's do this. Throw 3 traps down. Get the cost of Arcane Giant down to 6. So we'll see what he does. He's got I got a Freezing Trap. He's gonna play that Portal, which is gonna trigger Cat Trick. So we'll see what he does from here. He's not going to bother attacking, which is nice. Going to put Bear Trap down. We're going to do that. Just going to wait it out. Now he knows I probably have added one of those is a Explosive Trap, so he's just trying to play around at the moment. I'm still struggling pretty bad. He's still going to play around it, which is buying me some time here. So we're going to throw Avian Watcher out. We're just going to try and build up a bit of a wall here because at the moment, I do have a Freezing Trap down. So the moment he does attack, and he's wasting his fireballs on that, so I'm not too bothered by that. He's getting real lucky with those. He's getting real lucky with those. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna drop that. Throw a Cane Giant down. But I think he's just about won. They're saying that Polymorph. He's just controlled the field from start to finish. So at the moment, I've got 11, 13 damage, so I'm 9 damage short. Now, hit that, throw that out, see what he decides to do. Because he's waiting an awful long time, and if he keeps waiting and waiting, I could sneak this. I severely doubt it. He's just... yeah, I think he's figured it out. Explosive traps, one to start. Then freezing trap will push him back. Then I've got the bear, so I get a turn out of it. But he shouldn't let that live. If he lets it live, he's a bit silly. What's he gonna do? Alright. So unfortunately, I'm probably a little bit short. So 11, 13, I'm 5 short on 4. So we're gonna do that. Run that in. Gonna do that. He probably can do 2 damage, I imagine. If he can't do 2 damage, I'd be surprised. So we can do this. Let's drop that. At this point, I need to do this. I need to draw a card. Hopefully it's alright. It's not great. We actually got really close in the end. We needed probably a bit more luck with those hits, those random hits. But other than that, we probably did alright, so we're just going to concede. We didn't get to... we're pretty close. But what are you going to do? Let's play one more. We'll see how we go. Alright, last game against a rogue. I haven't actually played a rogue from memory yet, so... don't want that, don't want that. We'll keep the bear trap, and we'll see what we can get. Okay. Not amazing, but it'll do.
Job done.
Let's see what they do. Doesn't do anything. Let's just hit that. Let's get some early damage in. I've got a rough idea what I want to do. What I want to do is play this, hope it lasts the turn, play lock and load, drop those 2 so I get 2 cards straight in. We'll see if... I don't think it'll work like that, but it's a risk. I'm betting on him not having an Eviscerate that he's going to use.
Come midnight.
So what I might do is this. I might play... do I play Explosive Trap? Now the risk is, he's got 7 cards in his hand. Is one of them Eviscerate? Can he do 4 points of damage to Cloaked Huntress? If... do we risk it, or do we play it safe? We're going to risk it. You can probably kill it, but we'll see. Now you're probably all screaming at the screen at the moment saying I should have played those secrets when I had the chance. But I don't know. If he can't kill it, I'm going to get a lot of cards on my hand next turn. There's Eviscerate. Ah, well. Should have probably played them when I had the chance. That's my fault. But that's an Eviscerate out of the way, at least. He's used one of those. Alright, well... Let's throw Secret Keeper. Let's play Cat Trick. Let's get her up to 2-3. Kind of annoying. I should have played them when they were cheap. But though saying that, I've got Secret Keeper now, so I can probably buff her up a bit, depending on what he wants to do. Got Cat Trick ready to go. Deadly Poison. Spawns the Cat Trick. What's he gonna do from there? Okay. Okay, that's so-so. It's not great. It's 2 damage to my face. Call of the Wilds is great. We might hit that. We might play another secret. We might go for face. So 20. If he wants to hit in again, he'll go down to 16. That's when he probably starts getting a bit more worried about what I've got. I've also got to worry about what he's got, obviously. Shiv. Okay. I've got Bear Trap there, sitting there ready to go if he wants to go in at me. We'll see. I probably won't do anything about that. Alright. Again, do I hit that and wait a turn? Look, because I think he's already used an Eviscerate, so that he's got 20 cards left in his deck. Chance he's got another Eviscerate. Anyway, we're holding out for Call of the Wild, who's also a good one to get. I just got to wait a turn for that. We'll see what he does. Does he get rid of it? Like, he should really get rid of Summoning Stone. But we'll see. This is going to be the second risk I've taken, and I reckon he can get... Oh, look. Thought it'd be worse. I'll at least get a spell out of that. So he's going to attack. It's going to be a Bear Trap. Gonna backstab. I don't think he was too happy with that. Alright, so we're gonna play that. We're gonna throw that down. Meaning we scrub. We scrub. We summon Defias Ringleader. Now if this can live again, Call of the Wild next turn will be a massive swing in our favour. Probably there's a few preps in his hand, I imagine. We'll wait and see. Prep. Conceal. Gonna attack the Defias Ringleader. Alright. So we should have a pretty good swing in our favour here. We'll get an 8-drop. Not the best 8-drop ever, because it's going to do 8 points of damage to everything on the field. He can probably do 6 points of damage. That's a really poor 8-drop to get. But he's got to get rid of it. If he doesn't get rid of it this turn, he's in a lot of trouble. There might be a point, there might be a Vanish probably coming.
Taste the mana.
Eviscerate, gonna kill it. do? There's probably Cold Shadow Step. Okay. Interesting. He's trying to power up Nana Addict. It's gonna do 3 damage to my head. It's explosive trap, so I'm not. He has to have a way to get rid of this. If he doesn't have a way to get rid of this. Yeah. Alright. Well, we're still in a pretty good position, so we're going to throw that out. Hit that. He's down to 4. I got a deadly shot forever, whatever he throws out. So we're in a still in a pretty good position, even though we got a horrible monster off Summoning Stone. So he has to be able to taunt this turn, otherwise I win. Or he has to kill me this turn. Just gonna head crack again. There we go. We actually looked alright at the end of the day. We played that pretty well. Anyway guys, that's the deck. Ended up winning 2, losing 1, so we didn't actually look too bad. The deck actually runs okay. It needs a bit of fine tuning definitely, and I haven't gotten around to doing a lot of fine tuning with it yet, but I really, really do enjoy it. In the comments below, let me know if there's any change you think I should make to the deck, or any sort of improvements that I should make that would make it a bit more consistent or a bit more competitive. Well, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like the video, subscribe so you don't miss any of the other decks that I do on this channk. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.